time for a very special Thursday show.
Someone's listening to me. Now I know how a radio feels.
Hollywood stars like Olivia Wilde, Natalie Portman, Ellen DeGeneres, and wife Portia de Rossi have all sworn off animal products in favor of a vegan diet.
Let's start off first with the proteins. What are some of the ways that vegans replace protein from meat?
There are ways of getting protein in a vegan diet.
And there's nothing worse than a vegan turning up at a barbecue. You know, when you go, here, there's burgers, sausages. Oh, I'm a vegan.
I'm a yo-yo dieter. Yo, hot dog man. Yo, peanuts. Why aren't you laughing? Don't you know what yo means?
Hi, everybody, and welcome to NSS. This is the Reynolds Report. The UFC pulled Conor McGregor from UFC 200 on July 9th for refusing to promote his fight. UFC President Dana White said Conor is training in Iceland and didn't want to fly to Las Vegas to film commercials for the pay-per-view. Conor's fight was supposed to be a rematch with Nate Diaz, who handed Conor his first loss at UFC 196 on March 5th. Dana White said he only pulled a fighter for refusing to promote a match one other time, and interestingly enough, it was Nate's brother, Nick Diaz. Before the announcement was made yesterday, Conor tweeted, quote, "I have decided to retire young. Thanks for the cheese. Catch yous later." An immediate Twitter meltdown followed. Then Nate tweeted, "I guess my work is done. I'm retiring too." He was probably joking, and chances are the UFC will give him another opponent for July. As for Conor McGregor, nobody knows if he's serious or not. But it is interesting to note that last week, a fighter named Joe Carvalho died from injuries he suffered in a fight Conor was at ringside for. Well, a Florida man, naturally, is changing his name to Bruce Jenner in order to preserve the name's heterosexual roots. His real name is Mark Behar, and he used to work as a bodyguard on the set of Keeping Up with the Kardashians. He said, quote, "This name once stood for America, and I just want to keep it alive. We're losing icons. We're losing names. We're losing people faster than we ever have." Behar said he's not homophobic and he's not against Bruce becoming Caitlyn, but he still thinks she did it for, quote, "all the hype." Donald Trump won the New York primary with 60% of the vote, so he called us here at the show to talk about his huge win.
I am really becoming almost bored with myself at this point with how easily I am winning these primaries. But New York, I gotta tell you, that was special. I mean, it was a total trouncing. But I have so many incredible people to thank. My good friend P. Diddy, which of course meant the entire Puffy, Diddy, Daddy family. I had them all out at the polls. I got his homies, his peeps, his posse. So we're talking hundreds, if not thousands, of incredibly dangerous-looking people who may or may not be officially out on parole right now. They're just great. Look, New York is my state. Everybody knows it, and I have absolutely won over the hearts of the best people in this great place. I really have. I even won with Muslims. I mean, I have actually built an unbelievably beautiful mosque in the lobby of Trump Tower, along with our Mecca gift shop, which, of course, is facing east. And I will be speaking at a victory rally there today with my signature hairstyle, perfectly fashioned into a very stylish turban. It's just going to be fantastic.
Former New York Mayor Rudy Giuliani has officially endorsed Donald Trump. Trump says he's a big admirer of Giuliani and thanks him for all the things he did for New Yorkers on 7/11. Rihanna has now spent more total weeks at #1 on the Billboard Hot 100 than the Beatles. She also has more nipple rings than all of them combined. Scientists did an analysis of Freddie Mercury's vocal power. Next, they plan to make a little silhouetto of a man. Michael Strawn is leaving Live with Kelly and Michael to join Good Morning America. So quick, wake up your grandma and tell her the news. The state of Utah has ceremonially declared pornography a public health crisis. Well, this is pretty ironic, considering this is a state with a town called Beaver. Prince William cried while visiting the Taj Mahal because he realized how much work it took to build it. And, of course, the thought of actual work to the prince is terrifying. The UK reports that a type of super gonorrhea continued to spread throughout the country and may go global. In response, several countries have already announced travel bans against anybody named Kardashian or Paris Hilton. Time for Nobody Gives a A Swedish director has made a 720-hour movie. Yeah, good luck finding a babysitter for that one. Hey, self-indulgent Volvo driver. Probably. Nobody gives a Kourtney Kardashian has revealed her health routine includes drinking clarified butter. I don't know what clarified butter is, but since it increases a Kardashian's time on this planet, I therefore hate it. Hey, Butterbutt, nobody gives a And rumors continue about Beyonce and Jay-Z wanting to have another kid. Yeah, Beyonce's already flipping through paint swatches to pick a baby name. Hey, very annoying rich couple. Nobody gives a Thanks, everybody. We have a new episode of the Reynolds Report for you every weekday. Be sure to check out the Being Frank Show live Tuesdays and Thursdays right here on NSS.